Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is going to be on this look here. It's a super smoky, really grungy but glam smoky eye. I posted it on my Instagram. I'm trying to insert a shot here a couple of weeks ago and it got a couple of comments like, could you record it? So I'm recording it. It's super easy as well, so I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Please get a thumbs up if you have and subscribe if you haven't already, because there's going to be so many exciting tutorials coming up soon. So subscribe so you don't miss them, and it really helps me out and I'd be so thankful. I'll leave my Instagram down in the description box down below, along with all the products and anything you need to know. So yeah, enjoy this tutorial. I got so high pitched at the end, it's like, why Louise? Okay, so when I do a dark eye makeup look, you often get a little fallout, and I don't want to spend ages doing my face and get fallout, so I always start off my eye makeup first. So I'm going to put the mirror, taking of course a Maybelline Fitme concealer, and I'm going to basically, I'm just going to go around. Picked up the wrong shade here, but never mind, I'll correct it when I put my foundation on. So I'm basically just carving out the eyebrow. So I go around the eyebrows and put a little bit of a layer over the eyelids as a base. And the reason I do this is because I always like to put my eyebrows on first, because then it's easier if I make a mistake or I want to neaten them up before I've got the rest of my makeup on. And by going around the tops of my eyebrows with a concealer, you don't disturb the eyebrows by getting foundation in them once they're all done. Then I just take a Real Techniques, it's just a small foundation brush. You could use an eyeshadow brush for this. I just blend it in. So like I said, I'm going to do my eyebrows first. I always just brush them through. Taking my very beloved Rimmel London eyebrow pencil. I've used this for years. I remember I once got my eyebrows done. I was getting them threaded, and I think it was in Debenhams, and someone commented, wow, your eyebrow pencil is really hard to get off. I was like, yep. I swear, this eyebrow pencil. I'll leave my eyebrow tutorial in the description box down below, where I go into a lot more detail of how I fill in my eyebrows. Then I just always like to just neaten up my eyebrows. I'm taking the Soap&Glory eyebrow pencil and taking the highlight shade of it. You can just use concealer for this. Use the Matine round fluffy brush just to blend it out. You could just use the same brush that I used to blend in the concealer in. You don't need to be extra. So for the crease, I'm going to be taking a tiny bit of this NYX eyeshadow. Now, NYX never ever put the colour on the back of it, which is so annoying, but I'll try and find out what it is and I'll leave it in the description box. It's just a cool brown shade. I'm just taking that on a Primark fluffy brush. I'm just going to put this through my crease. And this is going to act as our transition shade. Now I'm going to take my bronzer that I'm going to be later using. This is the Bajor Chocolate Bronzer. You could just use a light brown warm eyeshadow, but I prefer to use my bronzer, and I'm just putting that on top through the crease just to add a bit of warmth. You can get that crease defined so it's easier when you come back to blend. Then I'm going to take the Maybelline Glitter 2-Part, and this is in the Leather Effects one, and it's just the purple one. It's Vintage Plum 97. I'm just going to put this all over the mobile lid. This is just going to act as a base for shadows. So it helps bring out the pigment and it helps make the eyeshadow last a lot longer. I swear by these Maybelline Glitter 2-Pots. I used to be obsessed with the MAC paint pots, but these have by far taken my hotspot. So I've not actually been too neat with this. You can neaten it up in a bit. So I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Blush Nudes, and I'm going to be taking this like dark brown purpley shade out of this. Now in the actual look that I posted on my Instagram, I was using the Too Faced in New York one. I was using the Huckleberry one, but they're very similar on the eye. The Makeup Revolution Redemption palettes, they have some really nice. This is the bluey coloured one, but they do have a purpley shade one, which is in my box somewhere in my wardrobe. They're really good. So there's some really good drugstore dark shimmery shades. So I've just taken that eyeshadow on a flat brush. Now always use a flat brush because then it helps pack that product on. Let the brush do the work for you. This is just a Primark brush, by the way. So I'm just packing that over where we put the Maybelline Glitter 2-Pot. And I'm taking it a tiny bit through the crease just ever so slightly, because we are going to blend it and we don't want it to come too high up. Then I take my blending brush and I'm going to blend it out in circular motions. The key is, when using a very dark eyeshadow, you should just go in, blend, pack more on, blend. So I'm just packing a little more on. Going back in and blending. I'm just going in with a tiny bit of bronzer, that bronzy shade again, just to help blend it out. So now I'm just going to take a baby wipe and I'm just cleaning up those edges ever so slightly. Now I'm going to do the rest of my face and then come back and finish the eye makeup look. So I've just put the rest of my face on, and I've done that off camera because I thought, well, I do practically the same in every tutorial, so I thought I'd just concentrate on the eyes. Let me know though if you would, when I'm doing a eye focus tutorial, whether you do want to see me do the rest of my face as well, or if you just would be, you'd prefer if I just left what products I've used in the description box down below. Let me know. Leave me a comment, because then I know, and then I'm doing what you want. So I'm going to take my highlighting palette, which I use, and I use this Cleopatra's Kiss one. Now I'm taking both the powder shades mixed together on a little Real Technique, and it's rubbed off, just a little detailer brush, you know, small, I think it's like a base shadow brush. So I'm just mix them together, and I'm just putting a tiny bit in the inner corner of the eye just to brighten that up. I'm just putting an ever so tiny amount just underneath that brow bone. Now I'm taking my eyeliner. I'm taking the Rimmel London one. It's just the waterproof Kohl black liner. Absolutely love this one particularly, you can tell it's really small now. So I'm just really roughly going over the lash line. Not being too neat with this. Can you see? Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm just running it across. Now when I get to the end, I don't want to drag it down too much. I want to slightly flick it up ever so slightly, because I don't want my eye to look like it's drooping. Then I'm going to go on the upper waterline. Now I'm going to go underneath the eye and on the inner waterline. Taking it ever so slightly underneath the lash line. Now I'm just going to take a small round fluffy brush. This is a H&M one. I'm just going to smudge out this liner. Then I'm going to take a bit of my bronzer that I've used onto the small fluffy brush, and I'm going to use this to help blend out. If you need to, take some of the dark eyeshadow on the same flat brush. Just press that under. Then go back in and blendy blend. Now the reason I put the highlighter shade first is because I don't want it to really open up here. I really want it really grungy. I'm not going for really neat glam, I'm going for grunge. So I'm messing it up, so I'm going ever so slightly over where I put that highlighter shade, so I don't have like a massive gap. So I'm actually taking it quite far down. You can take it as far down as you like. Just taking my powder brush and wiping away any fallout I have. Then for mascara, I'm going to go in the Maybelline Falsies mascara. And I'm actually not going to use false lashes with this look, because I just want it to be grungy. I don't want it to be glam. So by adding false lashes, it's going to make it glam. Obviously, if you want to go with glam, put some lashes on. I'm just going to put quite a few coats of mascara on. Always give your mascara brush a little wiggle. Now I'm going to take my Maybelline Brow Drama Gel. Now for lips, because I've gone quite dark on the eyes, I want to kind of stay quite nudie with the lips. I'm going to take in this number 7 in Honey Bloom. Just a really nice nude. This is very similar to MAC's, oh my god, everyone has it and I've completely forgot what it's called, Velvet Teddy. How could I forget that? Then I'm going to go back in with my mascara and add a couple more coats. Now if I smudge a bit of mascara anywhere, I'm just going to leave it because that adds to the whole grungy look. Don't want this look to be too neat. Obviously if you want to do it like for a night out and be really glam, then, you know, neaten it up by all means. Always wait for your mascara to dry first, but now I'm going to go in with the Pro Fix Spray by Makeup Revolution. Basically just take like a quick shower in that, you know. And this is the finished makeup look. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, I hope you found it useful, you know, all that stuff I usually say. Please let me know down in the comments down below if you do prefer when it is an eye makeup focused tutorial, whether you prefer me to just concentrate on the eye makeup look or you prefer it if I do the rest of my face as well. Please let me know. I'll leave all the products I've used down in the description bar down below, along with a couple of my other recent videos and my Instagram and all social media and all that stuff. Thanks ever so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. It really helps me out. I'll be so thankful. And yeah, I think that's everything. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it and I'll see you in my next tutorial.